So my name is Frank Bruni, and I work here at Spirit and Soul as a practitioner, from readings to healings to working in workshops, classes, one-on-one. It's really uniting people with community, camaraderie, meeting people one-on-one, seeing where they're coming from, giving them healing, but also guiding them to the fact that they can heal themselves as well. So in my work, I find it very humbling and very much a blessing to meet people where they're coming from, to do the work from the heart space, to do it on a level where we're getting people through things. We're not just surface handling it. We're going deep, we're getting them from point A to point B, and we're kind of helping others pass that baton, pass that torch to others as well to do the same. For me, what I feel stands out is that we're giving people safety and community, and we're meeting people at their level and at their comfort. We're not trying to hard sell merchandise or material, or you need this book or you need that book. It's about giving people the safety to kind of unfold before us so we know how to help them as well. Tarot is a sacred art. It's an oracle, it's a divination device. Each 78 cards of the tarot deck connect to astrology, numerology, planetary energies, past history of events, current states of events in life and history, religions, different archetypes of the world, different archetypes of people. The tarot can also look into the windows of psychology in a person's mind, along with spiritual components that make somebody who and what they are. We get lost in our own journey. So sometimes when we're sitting with somebody and we interpret it through the cards, the way the pictures are played out, it takes us a little bit out of our head. It puts everything that we're going through on a table for a little bit of open discussion. We can get lost in everything that we're going through. So what's beautiful about tarot is if we can keep our ego a little bit at our side versus so much in the front of us, if we can put our ego to the side and we can look at it through different perspectives, we can change the whole projection of our life and where we want it to go and what we want it to do. In a reading, what I always tell people and the way I conduct a reading, I always first go into one not wanting to know any information, little to know about the person. I feel that a reading, when you go from it from your spirit on your own, spirit always guides you to the address that you need to be at. A lot of times people are coming to me for the confirmation or the healing, or they have their own thoughts and they really just want to see what I'm picking up. Then the second part of a reading, the person may bring a notepad, they may write some things down, they may record a reading to listen back to it. The second part is their questions. Why are you coming to me? What did I bring up that might have stemmed into something deeper or made you come up with a question off of what I came up with? So there's a lot of different reasons why people come. I think at the end of the day, it's really for healing, confirmation, truth, and just a different, more whole perspective of it. It's very personal. For me, I can sit with anybody. I like sitting with all different types of people. I think tarot, if you keep it lighthearted, people can find it entertaining, interesting, or intriguing. If there's somebody really going through a deep life issue, I think it takes on a different tone. It becomes more therapeutic. So really anybody. Anybody that wants to just hear something or see something a little different than what they naturally come up with in their head. And what you feel needs a little purging. Some purging going on here. Once again, the 7 into the 2 is a 9, so it's a double confirmation of where you want to be, where you want to have your head and your heart by September. But really just focus on your boundary lines here. Focus on what you need to take action and do, and move on past anything old and residual from the last 3 months back. Because we're seeing 3 months back, we release, 3 months forward, we move forward. Know your worth, know your value, but it's really that work on yourself right now, and then the goal that you want to go into with a career. Yeah. So this is my Mother Mary oil that I make here in-house at Spirit and Soul. And with this oil, it's about intention setting. So based on what Gabby said about manifesting, I want to give you all a little anointing that you can also put in your palms, hold them to your heart space, and then call in what you're ready to call in through nurturing of the Divine Mother. So when you're ready, divine feminine to heal you, nurture you, awaken and also strengthen divine feminine power in you. As above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. Let your sacred anointed oil become part of your heart. And may your heart continue to connect to the powers that be. Under Mary's grace, protection, and guidance, may you move forward on your journey under grace. Releasing trauma, letting go of an old story. It's in the book of your life. We go through many different chapters, and all these chapters make the story. Helping people turn the page, helping people edit out certain things, release certain things, rewrite a story, rework a narrative of themselves, redefine themselves. So really, I just feel like it's going over their book a little bit. But instead of ripping it to shreds, helping people edit out their book a little bit from more of the heart space like we talk about, but also to the fact that it's okay. Healing is not black and white. There's many shades and layers to it. So for me, I would say understanding the duality and the layers of things and acceptance. I think Spirit and Soul is a beautiful place for a lot of people to come as they are and be met at that. I think the spiritual journey is achievable for all of us. We all have one. So at Spirit and Soul, meeting people in the community mindset and the lightheartedness and the banter and the giggles as well, that is the whole journey. It doesn't have to be such a serious thing. Though we do take on serious work, I feel we all do, I feel it's important to use your humor and find the little moments, those little pockets, and that's what gets us through the next chapters.